All right. I think yeah, we are live. Oh, that's so funny. So, I told myself like an hour ago. So for those that are watching this later, uh, it is almost midnight for me, and I am deciding to do a stream. Why? Just to piss people off because they're gonna be like, "What? Why did you stream at like 12 o'clock midnight?" And I go, "I don't know. I can." And I don't have a class in the early morning, so I can get away with it. Oh yes, it is super late. 3 ads. What kind of monster is YouTube cooking that you got 3 ads? I know, dude. Taco Dog. That's the point. This is the late night chill stream where there's only gonna be like 2 people maximum. It's gonna be great. So I decided I want it. Listen, because I could have done it off stream, but I figured I'd record it anyways, and we could have even a chill stream because there will be nobody here. Well, I listen, Mac. I'm not saying you have to watch it. You don't have to. All right, because it's not like it's super exciting. Like you can skip a stream, and then you get what I'm saying. Like it's just achievement hunting. It's not like you're missing in a enthralling story, because trust me, you're not. But yeah, I just figured late night stream. I thought it was funny. I saw somebody that said, "Oh, finally a stream I could catch." So I'm guessing he must be in a different time zone. Well, yeah, Mag. Just because you're a mod does not mean you have to be there for every stream. Let it be known. I just give basically, if I like a person, they're basically mod. Not to say that if somebody isn't, a mod that I don't like them, but people I trust and people I know within the community. So let's see. Oh yeah, I think we're getting the water source. Afternoon for you, so okay, yeah, you'll be fine. But basically, all my American viewers are gonna be dying. Gonna hate it.
I hate this park.
Yeah, Ice Monk. So I actually, because I know a lot of people are gonna be confused about it, I updated the description of the stream, so it kind of just gives you a quick rundown of what these achievements are. So there's this program or website called Retro Achievements, and they add achievements to older games that don't have them. So, which is really a ton of fun. So you can do a lot of stuff. And there's 136 achievements in this version of Spyro's Adventure to get. Which, oh, that's right. Dude, I forgot. I gotta go get the Skylanders. I put them back on the shelf to open all the gates. Hang on. Hang on. I forgot I put them up. There he is. Richard Fish. Yeah, 130, 36. It's a lot. But that's what's so exciting about it. Member for 23 months. Thank you so much. Alright. And currently the only Skylanders I really can play as are Spyro, Trigger Happy, and Prison Break, because the rest of them are being used in playthroughs with my GF, so I can only use these ones because they're not being used in playthroughs. Oh yeah, you are the number one. You are the number. Well, listen, random commenter. It's because you have commenter in your name. That has to be the reason. I wonder if I can get these guys. Oh, come on. So close. Ah, so close. But yeah, this probably won't be a long stream. So I'm guessing to the people that miss it, if they for some reason want to watch the VOD or catch up, it will probably be fine. Oh, hang on. Goated. Oh, not as goated. Oh, okay. Really need to get a set a setup so I can view the comments or the chat a little bit better when I'm playing on the computer, because I just have to look down at my phone. It's abysmal. Horrible. Oh, come on, cue me. There we go. But... Oh! Oh, no, it's because I beat so many of your swaps. Aha, well, listen, random commenter. Now, listen, Swap Force scores are not the, they're not the rage anymore. Now it's Spyro's adventure scores. Because not only is there new achievements, every single time you start a level on Dolphin Emulator, it records your scores. Regardless if you want to or not, it just records them. And it uploads them to a website on how fast you can go. How am I supposed to catch this guy? As trigger happy. I don't, because there's no block. I don't know if you can catch this guy as trigger happy. Wait, hang on. I think I might have to switch to somebody that's a little faster. Or have better range.
Venture calls.
Well, so I don't have Streamlabs. I just have regular OBS. Oh, hang on, he's screwing up. Oh, now he's fast. Oh, he's screwing up again. And the thing is, I'm pretty sure, I guess I can mess with it next time. I'm pretty sure I need Dolphin to be full screen or it will be weird in OBS. But either, I'm sure I can figure out a way. But, you know, streaming on a small budget. That's what it's about. Small college budget. So, yeah, basically, well, you know what? We might do like 2 levels. Maybe 1. We'll see. No, I have not tried playing it on the mobile Dolphin app. Just because, listen, I love me my Skylanders, but I just don't know if I need it on my phone. Ironically, you know the meme where people are like, you got games on your phone? I have no games on my phone. Except the ones that come pre-installed or whatever, and they like force upon you. I have those. But that's just because I'm too lazy to delete them. I have never played them. Because why game on your phone when you can game on literally everything else? Oh, you're playing Dead by Daylight against a new Billy. Is that the Hillbilly, I imagine? Oh yeah, because Bubba's the other chainsaw. Yeah, Dead by Daylight's definitely a kind of a phase game for me. I have to be in the good old Dead by Daylight phase, but currently not in it right now. Honestly, I'm not even in a, I'm always in a Fortnite mood. I'm not even in a Fortnite mood. I played like 2 matches in the new season, and I kind of just go, meh, meh. Not that it's probably pretty good. I don't know. There's a lot of recent beef with Fortnite, and it doesn't really make me want to play it. Do I have a Switch 2 yet? No. And my main reason is, so I know a lot of people that are big Skylander guys are also big Nintendo guys, which makes sense. They kind of overlap and, you know, like really good, you know, games made for children but anybody of any age can enjoy. But I'm not really a Nintendo fan. Like, I don't hate Nintendo. Like, I love me my Mario Kart and stuff. But I've never been like, you know, getting all the Nintendo consoles and getting all the big Nintendo exclusives like Metroid and Pikmin and stuff. It's just never been for me. And I have no reason to get a Switch 2. There's nothing on it that I really want. Now, I'm sure, you know, like Donkey Kong Bonanza and all that, I'm sure those are great games, but there's just nothing on it for me, you know? Like, the max that would be used is to play Skylanders Imaginators. And I have a million things that play Skylanders Imaginators. So, maybe I'd play Fortnite on it once in a blue moon, but you get the idea. All the things I would want to play on it, I could play elsewhere. Like, I love Smash Bros. That is the only reason I got a Switch in the first place, was when the new Smash Bros. Came out. And you should see my Switch library. I have barely any games for my Switch entirely. Skyland Deer in a BoomBringer stream at almost midnight? What are you doing? What are you doing, dear? You gotta go to bed. No, it's 1 a.m. Dude, what you doing? That's even worse. Here, I did not peg you as a person that stays up late. I imagined you as somebody that got plenty of slumber, plenty of sleep. Sadly, a new... Listen, I'm just saying, if they made, Smash Bros. Ultimate and just made it a Switch 2 exclusive and just added new characters, I'd buy it. I'd buy a whole Switch 2 just for that. But, yeah, there's not really a reason for me to get a Switch 2. There's just nothing on it. Like, I like Mario Kart, but I don't like Mario Kart enough to buy a whole console. Plus, I haven't even played all the tracks on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because, you know, all the DLC. I did buy the DLC, but I haven't played all the tracks. So, I'm trying to think... let's see, what are all the games I have for this Switch? I have Smash Bros, I have Mario Kart, I have Splatoon 2, I have Mario Odyssey. Yeah, I think that might be it. I mean, like, I have some other games that are, like, throwaway games that aren't Switch exclusive, but I think that might be all of them. Oh, wait, no, I have Pokemon Sword. I forgot about that one. I do like Pokemon Sword. And I have, like, I have, like, other games that are not Nintendo exclusive. Like, I have Undertale. I have Friday the 13th, the game. Basically stuff that, you know, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I do have Pokemon Sword. I actually, I know people were beefing with Pokemon Sword and Shield, but I had a good time with Pokemon Sword. I do have Pokemon, Arceus or whatever, Legends Arceus, but it's still in the wrapping. I have never played it. So you get the idea. If I can't even play the game. Oh wait, dude, I keep just adding games to the roster because that's how much I forget about the Switch. I have Xenoblade 2 as well. Never played it. Because my friend convinced me. He was like, dude, it's $55 at GameStop, and even for Xenoblade physical, that's a great deal. You gotta get it. And I went, okay. So, okay, I do have actually a decent roster of games, but are most of them played or even beaten? No. So, yeah, you get the idea. I mean, I did like Splatoon 2. I like the DLC story mode on that one. But I really didn't have that much fun on the multiplayer. I kind of just got rolled by everybody. Maybe I'm unk. I had a lot of fun on the first Splatoon, though, on Wii U. I had a lot of fun on that one. Do I have Shovel Knight? No. You see, I remember back in the Wii U days, it was like on my list of things like I wanted to play. And for some reason, I never got it. I'm not sure why. Because I remember like the Shovel Knight amiibo, right? Like it had come out and it was like, you could unlock 2-player mode with the Shovel Knight amiibo. I was like, whoa, 2-player? I've never even played single player. That sounds so cool. But you get the idea. I never got to play. I know it's a good game, but, you know, I have so many games that I have to play. So many. Can you shoot the cannonballs? Oh, you can. I don't know if you can do that on XBEC. I think that might be a Wii version exclusive. Oh my gosh, the ship is destroying the game. You see, Kirby would be great, but the entry point for at least Kirby games on Switch, bags is it's just so expensive. Like, you know, Nintendo games never go down in price. They're always like $60. So I just don't feel like spending, you know, the top dollar of $60 for something I didn't like. Because remember, this is a conversation I bring up a lot. I did not enjoy Mario Odyssey at all. And everybody says that's the best game under the sun. I just didn't have fun. I didn't get any dopamine rushes while I was playing it because, you know, ADHD, low dopamine. I just didn't have a fun time. So, not to say that I didn't have fun on Nintendo Switch. I like Pokemon Sword and Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, but you get it. Yeah, dear, I am still on the Costco PC, you know. Hey, and listen, after all the, RAM and stuff has been going up, honestly, the Costco PC is actually doing pretty good for what it is at this point, because we are not upgrading any parts. Here, let's see, did I get all the collectibles? Oh, dude, I forgot about the, legendary treasure that's in the, fish's mouth. The Leviathan. Gonna have to go get that. I'm sure they were the lowest you've ever seen them in the holiday season, but whatever their lowest is probably still too expensive for me. If that makes sense. Not to say that I can't afford it, it's just I don't want to sink the money into it for probably something I just won't use. And that's something I have to grapple with. I'm just probably not going to play it. Not to say it's bad, you know, just it's not for me, probably. Yeah, I know. I waited too long. Now it's too expensive. But it's okay, dear. Honestly, I don't do a lot of PC gaming anyways, so it's all right. My brother was making me play Resident Evil 6 today with him. I'm not a big Resident Evil guy, so that was kind of a little bit different for me. I have played 7 though before. I know that one's a little bit different than the rest of them. Pure horror, rather than, you know, Leon Kennedy doing clips and one-liners all over the place. So the Spyro video, I haven't worked on it in a while. To be fair, oh, here's the Leviathan. Here we go. Oh no! This Gilgrunt that doesn't need the money's getting it. Well, I guess he can get this bag of money. But basically, the Spyro video has been on pause, but like it's not like I'm shelving it, right? I've been up at college, and when college is active, I'm only working on college. That's all I'm doing. And the Spyro video is like the second video in line at the current moment, because the video in front of that is the Fiesta video, which is, you know, like the title will be something like the worst Skylander of all time or something. And I have been working hard on that one. It's about 15 minutes of it is done. I think it's gonna be a 30-minute video. Around when summertime starts and I'm out of college, I think I'll be able to finish it up. So, yeah, I know, dear. I'm still. I promise. Oh, so, dear. If you look at my live stream tab, a little while ago, I went through and I played through all the Spyro games, except I did not finish Dawn of the Dragon. But I was playing through them and 100%ing most of them to basically, I was going to take a look into the Spyro fandom and how they treat Skylanders or whatever, and how they still treat it. Like, anytime I get a negative comment from a Spyro fan saying, this game sucks, like, they just come onto the channel just to say that, and that's it. I saved that comment and I put it in a folder. Because I'm using all of this as, you know, all these bad apples are examples of what I'm talking about, of just toxic Spyro fans. And, you know, I have plenty of examples of great, amazing Spyro fans that I met along the way, too. But that was what that video is about. It's just talking about how Spyro fans have treated a game series that doesn't really deserve it, in my honest opinion. Sure, did Spyro kind of get used as a marketing tactic? But I was a kid that grew up with Skylanders. I was the target demographic. I was 10 or 11 when the game came out. And I knew who Spyro was, but I played the game, and I remember seeing looking at reviews online. I was like, what the hell? Why is everybody... Like, I'm having so much fun with this. And basically, they were too busy hating on it that it wasn't a Spyro game to enjoy it for what it was. It was a children's game made for children, just like Spyro. They just didn't give it a good, fair shot. So... Yeah, of course, dear. I have to have the receipts. It's important to have examples. So, but yeah. Well, dear, one of my favorite examples I have in that video is when I was live streaming the games for a reason, you know. Instead of just playing them off stream, I kind of got people that would join my streams that sometimes would be Spyro fans. Sometimes it would be lovely, amazing people. And sometimes you would just meet the most bottom of the barrel. Like, they would, you know, put mean things in the chat, like, oh, you can't figure out the puzzle. And I'm like, of course I can't figure out the puzzle. My brain's half dead because I'm streaming, and I'm playing a game that I've never played before where you have to hunt down gems that are in some butt-crack crevice of the corner of the map. Like, of course, I'm not going to be doing it all right. I haven't played the game for 26 years. But that's the point. Like, if somebody was trying out your game and giving it a fair shot, would be the thing that you would do would go and attack them and tell them how dumb or stupid or they're playing it wrong? Of course not. If a Spyro fan was giving Skylanders a genuine playthrough and I happened to click on their live stream, I'd tell them all these cool facts or whatever and be like, hey, you know, thanks for trying out our game. I hope you like it. Tips and tricks or whatever it may be. You get the idea. And I don't know. It's very interesting because I met a lot of great people and a lot of stinkers as well. Yeah, no, I played every Spyro game. You suck. Yeah, what? Like, sometimes I think they would say, like, oh, you're playing it wrong. I'm like, what do you mean I'm playing it wrong? But you get the idea. And I have the receipts for those. They showed up around when I was playing Spyro 2. And it's just them belittling me and being me. And you know what the best part was? I told the mods, don't stop them. I want to see how far they go with this, right? Even if I don't, like, acknowledge them, how long will they stay in the chat and just keep going? Yeah, no, at some point, it kind of was rage bait. And that's what I was doing with it. Is I was going to see how far would they take it, even when I'm not acknowledging them. Like, how much time are they willing to waste of their own for no reason? And the answer was actually shockingly a lot. Which, obviously, at that point, you can just call that person a loser. Like, you're watching my stream, giving... I can't remember if I had ads on those or not, but, like, you get the time. You're giving me watch time and all that. And, like, who's really winning at the end of this? But, yeah, they gave me all these great receipts or whatever, and they proved the exact point that I was trying to make. So, yeah, no, it's worked out great. I played the games, I have all this proof or whatever, and by the end of it, I think I have the actual end of the script already made, and it's not to tear fandoms apart, but it's actually to bring them together. By the end of it, I go, you know, not every Spyro fan's a scumbag or whatever. There are some truly lovely people out there. I've met some of them. And by the end of it, it's supposed to be about bringing communities together. Like, I'm like, you know, I tried your game, how about giving mine a go or whatever? And if you choose, you know, that's not what you want, or it's just not for you, completely understandable or whatever. But the whole point is, I hope we can at least have a little more respect for each other. I know it's the internet, so that will never be achievable, but you get the idea. It's not supposed to be just dogging on Spyro fans the entire time, right? Like, by the end of it, there is a reason for the betterment of Spyro or Skylanders community. That's what it's for. Because, you know, I remember as a kid the Haydox video and all that, which we're past that. But, like, I remember all of that, and I remember being so confused by the hate. I enjoyed it so much. It was so endearing to me. I loved it. You know, going to Walmart with your mom or whatever, getting a new Skylander after, you know, you went to the dentist office or a baseball game or whatever, or you got good grades. It was such a rewarding time or experience, but those 20-year-old something adults would never experience that because they weren't a kid at the time. They don't know what the appeal was, you know, for it because they weren't the age for it. They weren't the audience. So, I don't know. Those are all things I want to talk about in the video, and why Skylanders is such a special and great game series, and it's not bad just because it's not Spyro. It's true, I know there was recently a video put out about Haydox, so I haven't watched it because, you know, but I might need to watch it to do some more research or whatever. You get the idea. Yeah, no, Chloe. I hope by the end of it, because it's supposed to be, instead of how the Spyro fans treated us back in the day, it's supposed to be the opposite, where instead of just also being completely mean and toxic to them, you flip the script and say, listen, I don't think this was right. I'm sure we've done some things that aren't right as well, but I don't hate you for it. And, you know, let's turn the cheek or whatever the phrase is, and like, we don't have to be best buddies or whatever, but like, let's not belittle each other over each other's children's game. Like, come on. I think I have an example. Is I hope I saved this one, and it just came onto one of my Skyliner news videos, and it just kind of made it like a long rant talking about how they hate the game. And one of the things Spyro fans always go after is like, it's a game that uses toys, it's for children. And I'm like, and they were using examples of games they like. They're like, it's nothing like Pokemon or Spyro. And I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Pokemon or Spyro, those are also games made for children. It's not a pity battle to see which children's game is more manly. They're made for children. They're all made for children. Like, I don't know what they were trying to get at. They're all like rated everybody 10 and up. But yeah, no, that's always one of them they always try to go for. It's like, it's a stupid little kid's game that has no complexity. I'm like, bitch. Like, I'm not gonna, like, obviously something like Pokemon does have more complexity to it, but they're still all children's games, alright? And let's not act like Spyro is the most complex thing ever. You jump around, get some gems. It's a platformer collectathon. That's what it is. That's not a dig at it. It's just, that's what it is. So. But, oh well. But again, that is what that video is supposed to be about. It is supposed to be... It's actually like, I do a review of every single Spyro game and give my honest opinion on them. That's actually how the video starts out. You know, because I want to, like, I'm like, hey guys, you know, I played the game. Here's my honest thoughts. I wasn't hating. This is what I think. And, you know, I have some hot takes about certain Spyro games. Like, I think Spyro 2, I did not like it. I think it has good parts, but I think 100%ing it, Spyro 2 is just abysmal. I hate it so much. It's not fun. Yeah, what? What? I had to put Gilgren on while this like patches. I don't want him to have the money. Okay, there we go. But yeah, no, it's a silly conversation that they tried to propose that one kid's game is better than the other, when obviously that's silly. So dear, since I've been back up at college, we've only played the first level. I think we did, me and my brother played around after my cousin left. We did play in the, what level did we play in? It was like an open world Lord of the Rings level. We played around in that. We actually had a decent amount of fun in that. But we have not continued it just because I'm up at college, obviously. And, you know, LEGO Dimensions doesn't have like an online feature or anything. So it's been on pause for now. But, you know, I actually did have, I did buy the Simpsons characters as well. Even though I'm not a big Simpsons guy, I decided to bite the bullet because my girlfriend is big on the Simpsons, so maybe I can even drag her into it. Let's see, Spyro. Got the stun charge. I'll play as him a little bit.
Investigate the beach.
Lucius the Eternal. Monty, you gotta tell me who that is, because I don't know who that is. Is that the like demon guy from Invincible? Who is that? I actually don't remember who that is. No, I'm excited to play Dimensions, I can already tell that it's way better than in Disney Infinity. As somebody that did grow up playing Disney Infinity as well, Disney Infinity is so mid. Oh, that's Damien Darkblood. You're right. You're right. All right, let's see. What do I need to do? Oh, that's right. He's done. Isn't it the, we're on to chapter 7. Means we got to go talk to Diggs over here. Oh, Winged Sapphire. I would have known about that. Oh, wait. Here, let's go ahead and get some of the Winged Sapphires. Oh, it's a Chaos Space Marine. Okay. You see, I played a little bit of the game for that. We played like a couple of levels or whatever because I was game sharing it with my brother. But I never got too much into it. Although it is cool, you know, because it's just one of those kind of series that it's the definition of like space racism. You know, like stuff like Helldivers and stuff, which is always like a very masculine and awesome like game. So, but no, I never got really much into that one too much. We see my problem, dear, with Disney Infinity. I know it gets beat to death with a hammer, basically, with this, but it is the fact that it's so limited. Like the story modes, oh, they're great, but you're limited by the fact that you can't. I can't use Mr. Incredible in the Jack Sparrow playset, and that sucks. Like I should be able to use any character. There might be some characters like. Lightning McQueen that I go, yeah, okay, that makes sense, he can't play it. But, like, all the normal, like, bipedal characters should be able to play in each set. And it's limited in the toy box because you can barely place anything down. I don't know. It's just over, and it's a very limited and frustrating experience for a game that's called Disney Infinity. It has a lot of limits. And, Disney Infinity also suffers from the Lego Dimensions. Same thing of, since it's based off properties, if I don't, like, you know, if I'm a dude, right? Like, I like my Star Wars, I like my Marvel, Iron Man, Darth Vader, you get it. So I want to collect that stuff, but I don't care about Tinkerbell, man. I don't need Alice from Alice in Wonderland. I don't want her. So I'm not going to experience all the Disney Infinity content because I don't care about half of the characters. And Lego Dimensions has that a little bit, but I don't know. Lego just adds a little more spin and appeal on it because it's like it's an actual Lego minifigure. So.
Oh no! What happened? What did you do to me?
Yeah, Meg. I actually did see like where like Yoda is in like the Aladdin world and stuff. You see, that would have fixed most of my problems with the game, but they never did that.
It's not a pearl. Big fuse. Go boom!
I don't understand. What are you talking about?
You made a bomb!
Good news! I found another piece to the great machine. The Cyclops.
Yeah, well, the thing is, dear, is they have a wide variety of franchises rather than just Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel. So, because like if you don't like one of those things in Disney Infinity, that already removes a ton of the content that you're gonna enjoy or play. Like you can imagine, I did not play the Inside Out playset. I did not, because I played Disney Infinity 3.0 because I wanted to play as Darth Maul and Darth Vader, like in Boba Fett. So you get it.
All right then. Just come back.
But Toys to Life is it's just a fun experience, and now these days trying to track down all the figures is so difficult. But I go to antique malls all the time, right? And one of my favorite things to do at antique malls is I hunt for Skylanders or just fun collectible stuff like that. And it's always, every time I see a Skylander, I'm like, oh, my Shayla. I don't buy all of them always because either they're too expensive or I don't need them. I usually do buy one just to say like I have a keepsake. That's why I have this legendary Trigger Happy that's next to me. I found him at while I was up at my girlfriend's place, which is a couple states away. I was like, I gotta take one Skylander from a different state. I'm gonna take him back with me, and I'll have a dupe of him or something. But you know what the most evil thing is? When I'm
That's
antique
it.
malls
That's the crystal eye that we need to rebuild
have
the
like
core.
so many Disney
That's where you
Infinity
must
figures.
go.
Like they
Recover that
taunt me
orb and
with
bring
their
it back to the
crimes every
ruins.
time I go into an
Of
antique
course, the
mall.
downside is that you'll
Um,
inevitably have to
it is
battle
just
the
full
Cyclops.
of Lego
But he
Dimensions, or
Yeah,
not Lego
before you
Dimensions.
go,
There's never
for a
Lego
while, I
Dimensions
can
because
take you
Legos are
there, no
expensive.
worries.
Disney
I
Infinity,
may
there
be
is
a
so
little
much Disney
nearsighted,
Infinity.
but
Like
since
I could have
there's
got
only
Spot
one
from the
bridge
Good
leading to
Dinosaur for
their
50
castle,
cents
it should
and a
be
bunch of other ones for like
uh,
50 cents or $1, but I didn't do it because I just didn't want it.
Snap. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, no, Dimensions, you never see Dimensions. Never ever.
Okay.
Oh, dude, but you know what I did get? Hang on, I gotta show you this. This low-key peek. So, I'm just gonna download the picture so I can put it into OBS real fast.
Big fuse.
Actually, wait, I don't need to... I could just screen share it. Here he is. So... Wait, I think this... Okay, so I went to a Lego store, and I wasn't going in there originally. I wasn't set out to go to the Lego store, right? But it just happened to be there, and I was like, ah, sure, I'll go in there. I don't get Legos often, but like I went in there, and my dream figure was sitting right there. The like original, like old school General Grievous. As a kid, I wanted it so bad, but I could never have it because he's in so like the limited sets he's in, as well as just, you know, you don't have money when you're a kid. So I was able to finally, oh, where'd he go? I guess, yeah, he's this guy. I was finally able to get him. He was 20 bucks. Although he does, this one I have does not come with the cape, and he only came with one blue lightsaber, but he's fully intact. And he was only 20 bucks. And I looked it up, and apparently that's actually a pretty good deal for that General Grievous, so that's why I bought him. It was called the store was called Bricks and Minifigs or whatever. And I told myself, oh, I was telling my girlfriend, oh, trust me, I won't buy anything. And then I saw the General Grievous, and I was like, okay, I'm buying that. But yeah, no. I just wanted to mention that real fast because it's so peak. We love
Big fuse.
the... Oh, dude, but you know what the worst part was? The worst part is when I got that General Grievous. I picked it out. I was like, yeah, I want that General Grievous right there. The guy behind the counter went, oh, old school. And I was like, oh, man, am I old? I'm Unk. I'm Unk. All right, so there's an achievement related to beating this level with a level 1 prison break. So let's do it.
Are you ready to go to the Crystal Eye Castle?
No, my girlfriend didn't say anything at that point, but because she didn't, she was like, all right, get me out of the Lego
I
store.
must say I'm not looking forward to seeing those Cyclops.
But no, I just thought it was so funny that he said, oh, old school, and I was like, oh, come on. But yeah, no, I just thought it was funny that, I mean, I guess it is like old school. The reason I wanted that General Grievous so bad was because I remember playing Lego Star Wars as a kid, and he was so cool, and I wanted that specific one because that's the one in the game.
Oh yes, one more thing.
Yeah, no, that's an actual achievement. Here, I can actually, here, let me show you. Dun, 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 dun. So if I go to retro achievements, I look up my stuff. Oh yeah. I'm scrolling down to it. I guess I can change. So here's some of these names are really funny and I love them, like Crustacean Nation, starting at level 1 with no upgrades, complete oil spill island is Whamshell. Where was the prison break one? I might have gone past it. Oh, I didn't. Okay. And got my eye on you. Starting at level 1 with no upgrades, complete Crystal Eye Castle as prison break without swapping Skylanders or using items. So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab that one right now, and then I can start working on prison break. Oh, dude, look! Wait, you can actually see the icon down here. I know it's really tiny but like if you fully enlarge it, you can see the achievement icon. It's actually right there. Cool. Can I click on it? No. Yeah, no. Well, how many? how many are we going for? We're going for all of them. That's why it's like a series. There's 136 achievements, and some of them are not easy. Like they're fan made achievements, so they're actually a lot of them are challenges, which I'm excited for. Yeah. Oh, that's so cool. In the bottom corner, you can see the achievement active, like saying that, yeah, you are in the runs to get this achievement, which is really cool. Will I get to watch more streams? Well, I probably won't do them at this time. Usually, I just decided to do one late because I was like, I'm not ready to go bed yet. And I was like, that sounds like a fun thing to do, you know. Instead of playing like an online competitive shooter or whatever, let's just chill out, play some Skylanders, wind down or whatever, and get some more achievements. Because I am an achievement hunter, man. I'm an achievement whore. Love them to death.
Stronger in this zone.
I do watch Invincible. I have not watched the new season yet, though, because I was talking about it a little bit last stream. The new season snuck up on me, dude. I remember I was on vacation for spring break at my girlfriend's house, and I was seeing like Invincible clips pop on my Twitter. I'm like, huh, that's weird. Why are they? I'm like, wait, I don't remember this in Invincible. When did this happen? And I realized season 4 came out, and I just literally heard nothing about it. Like, it snuck up on me. I did hear that they changed some of the voice actors, like William. I think they changed the robot's voice actor.
A note from
But it's apparently that one's not very noticeable. But apparently Williams is kind of jarring. I have heard that. So, well, you see, you know what the beautiful thing about when episodes, like, you know how episode 4 came out today? I love it when episodes just start coming out, but you're not actively watching it. So when you actually start sitting down, you have so many episodes to watch because, you know, the 1 week episode a week thing is like such a slog. But I'm kind of happy that I'm not currently invested in it in the moment, because that means I can just kind of binge watch it when I finally get to it. You know, I might like watch some of the episodes before they're all out, but like, oh, the feeling, you know. Yeah, I know, dear. You're kind of a busy guy, but you know, I wonder, dear, if you would honestly even like Invincible, because the animation sometimes can be a little bit rough, and I know how you kind of got that like cinema taste, if that makes sense. You know, kind of. It's a kind of a derogatory term, but a little bit of a film bro. I think you would agree with that, dear. You like more pristine, objectively better tuned and good stuff. And that animation might bother you, honestly. You do, dear. You have that kind of taste. It's true. It's a true statement. Like, you know, that the type of people that like Letterboxd, like catalog all their stuff. I get that vibe from you, dear. But that's not a dig or anything. It's just I get that vibe. Yes, I do not agree. Yeah, I know you like more like objectively like cinematic actual movies that are like, oh, let's see, what would be an example? I could be wrong, but you know, I'm thinking of stuff like Interstellar. Not to say that, or maybe Interstellar's like not. I think it used to be a Film Bro movie, but then Film Bros, like, too many people liked it, so Film Bros don't like it anymore. I don't know. I could be wrong. Dear, you know more about that stuff than I do. I am definitely a guy that likes very shitty stuff. I adore the Minecraft movie. Like, it is just, I want more movies like that, where it's just an hour and a half shitpost of a movie, and it doesn't take itself seriously at all. I want more movies like that. Oh dear, yeah, no, we're on the same page though about physical media. Love physical media. Love it, love it, love it. Like, I have a DVD collection. I love DVDs and Blu-rays. I don't have a set collection. I know some people are pretty anal about that, where they're like, oh, I only collect DVDs, or I only collect Blu-rays, you know. But I kind of collect anything. Yeah. Yeah, why is this... I don't remember this being that annoying. I think I usually play it on XPEC, 2-player, and we just hop over the wall. So that might be why. Oh, what the hell? Is this just the reset button? Oh, wait, no. Oh, I love physical copies. You know what I bought? I bought a physical copy of Garden Warfare 1 for the Xbox One for $3, and then I got a copy of Battlefield Hardline because I'm such an achievement snob, and I heard they were shutting the servers down. So when I was like, "Oh, that's the game that's getting its server shut down," I should buy a copy so I can get the achievements. So yeah. But I have physical copies of those things now. Man, I am never gonna... This is a puzzle where I kind of just press all the buttons until something... See. If I press this button at the end. What is this one? Oh! I think we're getting somewhere. No? We're not? What is this gonna do? Yeah, no, I think that just resets it. Yeah, I definitely cheese this one every time I play through. Yeah, I know, dear. That is very me. I've done that with a couple of games. I'm not even a big Battlefield fan. There's something about it. My ADHD, right? You know, people with ADHD have low dopamine. And there's something about achievements for me that just gets my dopamine going. Like I go, yes, I'm achieving, I'm accomplishing me, or accomplishing something. Yeah, it just, I love it. Okay, I need to stop pressing that button because it just resets it. Can't. Okay. Let's see. What would be the way? Maybe hit that, and then hit this one. Well, you know, Triple Trouble, I mention a lot because it is important and part of my identity. And while other people try to cover that, I try to embrace it. I try not to be too annoying with it, but it is truly something that is part of my day-to-day life. And is a big reason why how I am as a person. You know what? I'm gonna... Oh, I can't even leave. I was gonna leave. Because it doesn't matter. I can just do the collectibles on a different run. But we're literally trapped here until we figure out how to escape. What do I think about lost media? I mean, I mean, like, I like it when lost media is found. Like, I guess, what do you mean... What part of lost media? Like, just as a overall in general? Like, I don't know. There's a lot to be discussed with that. Isn't this eyeball... Oh, it wasn't popped open. What the hell? I was wondering why it was down. But it wasn't supposed to be down. Did I drink during break? No. Listen, I'm 25 and I don't drink. I just don't. I've had like a drink or two in my life. I've never gotten buzzed. I've never gotten drunk. Drinking is just not my idea of fun, personally. I just don't get the appeal. Plus, you know, I think I was too scared when I was younger because they were like, "Oh, it kills your brain cells," and I was like, huh, "I don't got many of those to begin with. Let's not kill them." So, and I think Gen Z overall, we just drink less, which is great, you know, like, because drinking, you know, while it's fine in moderation, overall, it's probably best that we don't do a bunch of it. You see, I heard a lot of people don't like the taste either. I'm just gonna drink Dr. Pepper. It's not like Dr. Pepper is very good for me either. But, you know, I drink that. Yeah, I finally did it. Like, thank the Lord we don't have to do that ever again. I'm sure the people that are watching the replay, if they're not just listening to my voice and they're actually watching the gameplay, they're probably trying to, like, they're gonna be pulling their hair off, or, like, hair out, be like, what is this guy doing? But that's kind of what happens when I live stream, especially, you know, something like late. It's all about the conversation, less about the actual gameplay at hand. Just chilling like villains. No, listen, I can understand watching it is probably a frustrating experience. But I feel like that's puzzles in general, is when you're watching somebody, you're like, because, you know, they're not really, ironically, I'm the one playing, but I'm not paying as much attention to it as you are. Like, you're studying it and go, what are you doing? Like, stop doing that. I promise, when I'm actually playing it and I'm not streaming, I don't look like a buffoon. I only look like a buffoon when I'm streaming. I promise. If I get drunk, I'll tell all my secrets. See, I've never been really worried about that because I don't really have any secrets. But, you know, it's just like I think it would be a fun experience or whatever, but it's not something I think I need to really go out and try. Maybe one day at my life I'd give it a go, but I just know overall I will live a healthier life if I just don't do it. And, you know, that's what I try to do. Oh, I asked earlier, but I think you are graduating this semester, and so I'm not doing any, so my girlfriend is going to grad school, but I am not. I've decided personally for me, I think I've been through enough college in my, or enough school in my life, and I'm just kind of ready to get out there, and just get a job and be an adult. I know that sounds terrifying, but I've done, the school that everybody does, elementary, middle school, high school. I did I think 3 years of community college, and then I've done 4 years now up at this, the school I'm going to, and I'm that's a lot of school, and I'm personally burnt out, of school. I see all the people. I know you should never compare yourself to other people, but I see all my people that I went to high school with on social media or whatever, doing all these great things, having kids, believe it or not, and I'm like, whoa, my life's not even started. I come home and my highlight is playing Fortnite. So let's get the gears rolling a little bit, if that makes sense. So, plus, I would love to not be broke. I'm not, actually broke, but, you get out there, get a job. I think that, get a rhythm going in my life, I think that will do a lot for me. So, yeah. I don't know, that's my take. I think grad school is important for others, but for me, who's I'm currently a film major. That doesn't mean I'm really great at making films, but honestly, up there they have not done a stellar job at actually teaching. But I'm just ready to get that degree and get out of there. I don't even have to work in film. There's a lot of people will go to school, get a degree, and never even actually use it. It's more just so they can actually get a job in general. So yeah, I'm just ready to get out there. But yeah, no, I've had a lot of fun, and I hope I can use some of my film skills, definitely in the YouTube department, with my new live action stuff. And I'm sure I'll learn as I go on as well, because half of it's practice. My favorite movie, so my favorite movie of all time, just straight up, is the first SpongeBob movie. Sure, it's not a very highbrow movie or anything, but it is a perfect representation of everything I find enjoyable in media, and just kind of me as a person. People often describe me as I'm not very serious. And the picture of the dog with the lollipop and the propeller hat, that's actually me. And I know people are like, yeah, everybody says that, but no, you gotta understand, that is literally me. I own a propeller hat and a lollipop. So yeah, and the SpongeBob movie is it's so funny, and it's just such a fun watch every time. It genuinely brings me well, I guess genuine joy. Like it is just a fun movie for like an hour and 20 minutes. You say that it looks like there would be collectibles over here, but there's actually not. Yeah, there is a picture of me. Have I ever watched Meet the Robinsons? I did as a kid. I don't remember that much about it. I have seen it. And Sky High, I might have seen that. That one doesn't ring as much bells to me, but I think I might have watched it. But when I say watched, that doesn't mean I really recall anything about it or from it. You know what's a movie I remember from my childhood? I don't think I watched it a ton, but I just remember it being a weird movie. What's the animated movie where it's like a baseball? Is it a baseball glove or I think it's a baseball and a baseball bat. And they're like sentient. What is that movie called? It's like it's not like Pixar or DreamWorks or anything. It's kind of definitely like a crack house movie. Yeah. Kind of like there's no way to describe it other than it's like a crack house movie. Kind of like Space Chimps. If any of you have ever seen Space Chimp. Or even like, I think it's Area 51. Whatever the movie, or no, is it Planet 51? I can't remember. But it's like a movie where they go to a planet. He like steps on a rubber ducky or whatever and he's like freaking out the entire time. Planet 50, yeah, it is Planet 51. Okay, yeah. But yeah, I watched a lot of those movies as a kid. Not because I couldn't afford to watch Pixar movies. I just happened, for some reason, see a lot of movies like that. Everyone's here. I think that is, you are right. I think that is the name of it. Yeah, it is that one.
Wow! Amazing!
Been fascinated by old DVD and VHS board games. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Unlocked. Got my eye on you. Awesome. With probably the slowest entry on the leaderboard for almost 16 minutes. Oh, dude, I just realized we almost got all the collectibles. We just have to go into that undead gate now. But we didn't get the enemy gold. That's so sad. Disney's Fast Play. I have vague memories of that. Like when you would put in a DVD and it would like Disney's Fast Play or whatever. I do have vague memories of it.
Talk to Diggs.
You're not sure what your favorite movie is? You see, no, I know some people, like, you know, they can't answer that question, whether you're a big movie guy or not. Some people just, like, I'm not sure what it is. For me, I positively tell you the SpongeBob movie is just my favorite movie. Like, it's so peak. Okay, so I guess let's speed run through this. Spyro's our goat for that. We're gonna run through that level, hopefully kill all the enemies. Maybe I might need to do this level, oh shit. I don't need to go to the next level. I need to go back to this level. That's the level I need to go to. Rap Rat. What is that? Is that like a crack house movie? Even I have not heard of that one.
Oh yes, one more thing. This one.
I wonder if there's, you guys probably, most of you don't even probably know this, but there's like a tiny timer in the bottom corner, and I wonder if I can, like, in Dolphin settings, make that bigger. It looks fine for me, but I remember looking at the replay, and it is way tiny for you guys. I'll have to look at some point. Although I think this is a fairly new feature, so you might not be able to adjust it yet.
Skylanders of the air element.
Oh, it's a VHS board game. Got it. Yeah, I remember like when DVDs would like contain like an Xbox demo or whatever. I don't think I ever like, you know, did or used those functions. I just remember that being a feature on a lot of stuff. I found that very interesting. Like, I think maybe one, like Shrek 2 has like a game demo, or maybe it was the SpongeBob movie had a game demo. Something had a game demo on it. I remember it being kind of interesting that it's just on the disc, and I guarantee most people that have watched that movie, like 99%, never played that demo. Never ever. Monster House, yes, I love Monster House. I watched that at my grandparents' all the time. Love Monster House. Where the oh, whatever the fat kid's name was, and he's like, oh, so it's a girl house. No, I love Monster House. So good.
You need an undead Skylander to unlock this.
An enemy back here. No, okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and open this because we do need to get the collectible. Oh man, I didn't bring, the only character I didn't bring over was an undead. Hang on.
Fully charged.
I remember last stream, some guy asked me if I could name the Cinder Joel, and I told my girlfriend about it, and she laughed, but she never gave me a definitive answer if I actually could do it. So I need to ask her again. My least favorite SSA level. Okay, here's the thing. Can I count adventure pack levels? Because, I mean, like, you know, they are technically SSA levels, but, like, if we count adventure packs into it, I'm just gonna straight up say Pirate Seas. Like, I don't hate Pirate Seas, but I think it's the worst level in the entire game. Empire of Ice is also not that great, but like, I like it a little more. I don't know, Pirate Seas is interesting because it's such a short level. You don't really do a whole lot other than play card games. I know that's the gimmick of it. It's just like, there's not, you know, there's not like a lot of regular Skylanders gameplay in it. You know, I mean, the thing is, Triple Kill, I don't hate the Empire of Ice. I think it's rather weak in certain areas. I think the actual level is fine. I just think the boss fight at the end is kind of lame. But I don't hate it by any means. That's a tech zone. I don't think we're going to probably get the time goal, but we can at least use this to rack up some more XP for getting these guys upgraded. You see, Dragon's Peak actually used to be my favorite as well, but I think as I grew a little bit older, I still think Dragon's Peak is the second best adventure pack now. I think Darklight Crypt just gives you the most bang for your buck. Like, it's a incredibly done level. It actually has a decent boss fight at the end. I mean, like, it's not like the most amazing boss fight, but like, it's the best boss fight out of any of the adventure packs. It has the most fulfilling end to it, and you just get a lot from it. You also get really good items, like healing elixir, and I don't really use the hourglass that much, but I do use the healing elixir quite a bit. What would it be? Oh, man, see, that's a tough question. Because I really don't hate any of the Spyro's adventure levels. I think I would have to look at the list and kind of figure out which one I don't like, because I like all of them. Spyro's Adventure doesn't really have a level when I get to it, I go, ugh, this level. Like, I relatively like all of them. But the adventure packs are just some of the weaker areas of mine. But yeah, no, I don't have one that I really hate. Yeah, some of the undead levels I think might be a little bit weaker. I think Creepy Citadel is pretty good. But one of the other two undead levels might be the contender for that. But they're not even that bad. That's the thing. I don't hate them. Where like all the other games I feel like have a very clear-cut answer. I don't know if I can give one for Spyro's, honestly. Like, you know, Spyro's is not my favorite Skylanders game. It's my second favorite, and I can just tell you, it's a good game. Like, it's solid. It's got a magical feeling to it. Maybe part of that is nostalgia, but I just love the game. It's great. So, yeah. I'm gonna sleep and leave this on as noise. Hey, go for it, brother. Well, you know, I'm happy Random commented that you also agree that Fire Seas is kind of weak. Like, I don't hate it as much as some levels, maybe. Like, you know, it's definitely not as bad as, like, Fizzland and Imaginators or whatever. But, you know. It is, in my opinion, definitely on the weaker side. Like, you pay 20 bucks and you get Pirate Seas. I'd be pretty disappointed if I was the one that actually bought it and not 11. Actually, I think even as a kid, I probably liked it. Just like anytime I got new Skylanders content, I was like, yes, yes, yes.
Skylanders of the air element are stronger in this zone.
That's true, Meg. It is literally... It is reheated nachos. It's so true. Like, they just did the concept again, but they didn't really do anything special with it. It's just like, yeah, whatever. Like, I've seen the concept done before and seen it done better. But yeah, no, that... Imaginators overall is just a mess. No, I like nachos too. And I like Imaginators in some parts because I like Skylanders as a whole, but I won't pretend like it's not the worst one. Alright, so we got these two. I'm going to go ahead and give Prison Break some more XP to get him leveled up. Since this is a combat heavy zone, because we got to get, for my playthrough, I'm trying to get this Series 3 Trigger Happy, Series 3 Spyro, and the Series 2 Prison Break I have maxed out. Which, the Trigger Happy and Prison Break, I actually, or not the Prison Break, but the Trigger Happy and Spyro, I found at an antique mall. And I saved them. I say that every time, like, every time I buy a Skylander, I saved them. Oh my gosh, I'm getting my ass. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die in Spyro's Adventure. Am I unk? Am I unk? Surprised are they not going for the crystals? Oh, they just happen to destroy them accidentally every single time. Oh shit. Oh. Prison Break! No! That's kind of how unleveled Prison Break is. He kind of gets toasted.
Don't fear the dragon.
That's okay. We don't need no lives lost, so that's okay. And we did the whole level with Prison Break anyways before, so we're going to be alright. But he just doesn't have a whole lot of mobility. And he's even my favorite character, so, you know. I know his limitations. Hopefully we can get the enemy goal this time. Kill all the chompies that are in these containers here. There's probably Oh, come in here. That should be everybody, I think. You got a dip? All right. Thanks for stopping by, Mags.
Wow! Amazing!
Yeah, some of the Series 1 do slack a little bit. Their WoW powers definitely help out.
Let's get it back to the ruins and add it to the machine.
No. Camo doesn't suck at range. You got to get... Oh, we got the enemy goal. Boom. Okay, so we just got to clear the time goal now, which is great. Camo's great in a close range combat. You just need to do the watermelon attack. As long as all your watermelons don't get instantly destroyed, you should be fine. Here, let's go upgrade our guys. Oh, wait. Let's go get the Winged Sapphire that is out here.
Talk to Dick.
Yeah, no, the life characters, they were smoking some crack when they came up with them in Spyro's Adventure. They are so good. I mean, even... oh, I hate it. It's trying to make me fly because we go over a body of water. Yeah, no, the Spyro's Adventure life character is so good. In Giants, I think Shroom Boom's a little bit of a weak link. And T-Rex is not the best thing ever. He's not horrible. Not horrible. Actually, I guess Stump Smash isn't the best thing ever. But yeah, no. Overall, life is just a really solid element. It's just a solid element. I don't think we're going to be able to get anything for good old Spyro here. That's alright. We are probably going to have to... I think we could upgrade probably Prism Break. And we could upgrade maybe Trigger Happy. I wasn't actually keeping track of his money. Let's see. Go ahead and get Prism Break upgraded first. Alright, yep, getting that attack is already going to be a big help. Alright, yeah. Got a lot of upgrades for good old Prison Break here. And then, okay, let's check on Trigger Happy here. But yeah, no, the Spyro and Trigger Happy I'm using, I found them in an antique mall, and I found them buried in a toy bucket. I don't know why. I just I sensed. I was like, this toy bucket. It's just filled with like McDonald's toys and stuff, but I feel I can sense the NFC. I can sense that there's Skylanders in this, and I dug through it, and boom. There was like a wrapped Spyro and a wrapped Trigger Happy. I think they might have been wrapped together. Maybe they were separate. I can't remember. But they were wrapped in a plastic bag. And they were only like $2 each. And I went, you're coming home with me. Even though I already have them, I was just like, I usually grab at least one thing from the store. It doesn't have to be a Skylander. I already went there. I'm not coming home.
Talk to Dick.
Let's see. I think we can go ahead. The sheep is harassing me. Get out of here, bro. I think we can go ahead and re-go for that time trial.
Don't dare the dragon.
Hey, Series 2 Drobot for $10. That's not bad. That's not bad. I think isn't he actually pretty rare in Europe? I do believe. I think Series 2 Drobot. I mean, he's still a little bit rare here in America. He's a little uncommon. But I remember in Europe, apparently, I don't know if they ever got him or he's just really expensive. It's one or the other.
Are stronger than this one.
But you know what the most exciting thing about it is? I'm almost done with my Skylanders collection overall. I only need 3 more figures and I'm done for my base set, which is crazy to think about. As a kid, I never even thought I would be able to get everything. Well, just because, they just kept releasing so much. But I'm pretty close. Yeah, no, I know. I'm doing a pretty late night stream. It's actually almost 1 a.m. for me. I think I'm gonna finish up this level and then I'll probably call it quits. But we did 2 levels this stream. It'll be a rather, you know, a little bit of a short but chill stream. I don't know. I've had a good time. We've had a good talk with everybody in the stream so far. Oh, what's up, Matt? Yeah, no, I got Green Shopping Mage because remember there was a stream series we did where I wanted it, and it was like it was the only of the like I got the other big 3 or other 2 of the big 3. I guess it makes sense to be trigger happy in this zone so we can just speed run and kill them all. But I got Robo and Wildstorm when they launched because I remember the Trap Team. I missed out on the Dark and Light expansions because I wasn't into Skylanders at the time. Like I was taking a break, and I went, I'll never let that happen again. Like if an adventure pack comes out, since it's a whole, you know, whole ass level, I'm getting it day 1. So I had just, I think, gotten the ability to drive because I was like 16 when Imagineers was out, and I drove my happy ass to Toys R Us every time they released something. So.
Skylanders of the air element.
But yeah, no, but I did get the Green Chompy Mage because he was exclusive on Amazon and nobody freaking knew that. So,
Stronger in this zone.
I mean, like, I think it might have been actually known, but I didn't know. And, yeah. So the last 3 I need now is I need Dark Wolfgang. Oh wait, I don't need any. I need Dark Wolfgang, Hard-Boiled Flare Wolf, and believe it or not, the stupid pink submarine for Superchargers, the Easter one, the Spring Ahead Dive Bomber. I need that, and I kind of want that one to be my last figure because that's such a weird figure to end your collection on. They were like, "Oh, you finally completed your Skylanders collection. What's the last thing?" Oh, Spring Ahead Dive Bomber. You go, really? The $12 submarine? And I go, yep. Yeah, I have 2 green Thriller. I only have 1 of the Easter one though. I did have the Easter one first, but yeah, I have 2 green Thriller-Pedes. I have 1 in the box, and I have 1 outside the box, which I'm very fortunate to have that. Like, very lucky. I think it's funny. You would think by now I would have done like a collection video or something, like showed off all the things I own. But I'm more invested in the actual game content rather than like, I still obviously want all the figures and stuff, but it's not about, you know, saying, oh, I have this cool thing, and bragging rights for me. It's just like exploring the actual contents of the game is way more interesting. Because a lot of people on TikTok, that's kind of them. They were like, I have the Ultimate Skylanders collection. I guess, sure, whatever, buddy. It's just like, I don't want to be that YouTube channel that just brags about, I have plastic. Yeah, exactly. Look at the plastic I bought. Like, oh, congratulations, you spent more money than me. Or somebody else spent money for you. But yeah, no, I got lucky with Thrillipede because there was a time a couple of years ago, like, I don't remember, this might have been 2024, 2023, where Thrillipede became in stock on Amazon for $40 a pop. I only bought 1 at the time, and when it got to me, it was in box, but the box was so damaged that I just took them out. And then, like, a couple of months later, or maybe even a year later, it came in stock again. Let's see, what's the objectives here? Okay, we got time. And then it came in stock again, and I went, huh, another Thrillipede for $40? Maybe I can get a good in-box one this time. And it actually came in a decent box. So that's why I have 2 Thrillipeds. But I didn't want to buy any more Thrillipeds than that because, you know, greed. That'd be biblical level greed. Boom! All right. Is Pinata rare? Well, kind of like all the Imagineers figures are at least a decent amount rare. I think like some characters like Aurora and Tri-Tip are like 15 bucks each, but like most of the Imagineers characters, yeah, they're up there. Like I wouldn't say Pinata is like, you know, Blackout, Echo, Robo levels or Breeze levels rare. I think when I got him, he was like, I think 40 bucks maybe. I'd have to look when I bought him. Maybe he was cheaper than that, maybe he was more expensive, but I think 40 bucks sounds about right. He might be worth more now because it's been a couple of years since I got him, so I don't know. It's been a while. Yeah, I need to try more Thrillipede because I think he's actually pretty OP. Like his cocoon ability allows you to heal. I just need to give him more of a go. It's been a while since I've played Thrillipede. But yeah, no, I think he's a fun character. No, I think Graveclubber is actually pretty common. I think Graveclubber is like 20 bucks maybe. Or at least he used to be. He might be like 30 now, 35 or something. You know, I could check real fast. Here, we could go to Skylander character list because they kind of drive the market, you know. Let's check it out. Go there real fast. And we will find out. So, go right now. Go type in Pain. Okay, so he's about 60 now. And Graveclubber. Oh, yeah, okay. I guesstimated it. It was about 35 bucks. Okay. So there we go. Of course, Skylander character list is always a great way to price check to know if you're getting a good deal on something. Or to see kind of what the current market for a figure is. Yeah, Pinata's gone up a little bit. So I think all of them have gone up just a little bit. But Graveclubber is so much fun. I think Pinata's still fun. Graveclubber. Oh, his like combo slams are so fun. But I think, let's see, we have up to chapter 7 unlocked. Oh, what? Oh, that's right. I don't think I ever did the time goal on here, did I? Shit. I was going to call it quits, but we can't. We got to have every single level we've done tonight 100%. If those are the rules. So let's speed run through this real fast. Then we'll call it quit. Oh, also, I think this is really cool. So if you look at the top, it says player 1 only. So for, of course, this actually just straight up tracks your time in a level and uploads it to a leaderboard. Like you don't have to do anything other than just play the level. And for a while I was saying, you know, the leaderboards are ruined because they have warping, which just allows you to teleport to the end of the level immediately, which I think ruins the competitive nature. The people on the leaderboard patched it. You can no longer warp, which is so great. So it is actually a genuine speed run now competition on the leaderboards for Spyro's Adventure, and it just uploads your times from Dolphin. You don't click a button or anything, it does it all for you, and I think that is so cool. So I think when I get back from home from college and I start to get some of the figures like Stealth Elf or Ghost Roaster that are faster and can do some speedrun stuff, I am definitely gonna have to try my hand on those leaderboards because they patched the thing that I thought was super annoying. But yeah, I just thought that was cool to mention that it is genuinely like you can actually speedrun, and it's interesting speedrunning now, which I think is awesome. Yeah, well, see, Doomstone wasn't that expensive for a while. He was about 30 bucks. I actually, at a time, you gotta understand, my greed was sickening. I think I had 5 Doomstones at a point. Because what I was doing is I was getting my cousin back into the series, and I would buy Skylander lots, and if they were worth the price, like if it had a rare figure in it, I would buy the lot, sell the rare figure off, make the money back, and then give my cousin all those Skylanders for free. Because I just wanted her to have a fun collection and be able to actually play the games and it worked out for a while, but I don't really do it anymore because she has a decent collection now, and I don't need to, you know, hoard any more Skylanders I already have. I don't want to be one of those reseller guys that just like has way too many. I already have a large amount, right? So, but yeah, no, it's really awesome that I had like 5 Doomstones. I think I sold all of them at some point. He's worth like 50 now. I don't think I sold him for nearly that much. I think I sold him for like 30, but or 40 maybe. But yeah, no, Doomstone, he's going up. But you know what's even worse than Doomstone? Scratch. Scratch is gonna cost you the big bucks, man. You don't. I think you didn't say you didn't have her, so you're good. But like, for people that need Scratch, it's only getting worse. You see, Freeze Blade, I actually was not a big Freeze Blade fan, but I actually tried him out recently, and I get the hype now. Freeze Blade is actually really goated. Like the move where he can knock people over with the, you know, the skates, and then it freezes them in the air, or just in general his freeze move. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. Oh, is Scratch actually cheaper over there in like stuff like Europe? Oh, I gotta keep him on. Yeah, in America, in America, Scratch is actually pretty expensive. He's like, I think like 80 bucks now, maybe 60. If you're wrong. I'd have to check. But yeah, let's see. What was the other figure you needed? You needed Freeze Blade, Doomstone. I mean, most of them are pretty easy to get other than Doomstone.
Look at that.
Yeah, no, dude, you can reply to live streams. That's the fun part of it, you know. It's interactive or whatever. But yeah, no, I don't get to read everybody's comments because they cycle through so much while I'm playing the game, which that I wish I could read all of them, but realistically, when you get, you know, an active chat, it's just But I can keep up a little bit easier on this chat since there's only like 17 people at the current moment. Oh, I love when Spyro does the stun stuff. These guys basically can't even do anything. Look at it. Great. Oh yeah, let's see. What is the objective time? 8 minutes? Okay, we can do that. We can definitely. Hey, what's up, dear? We're finishing up the last level I need to do because I realized, you know, because I'm getting all the stars as I go through. I did Crystallized Castle, and I realized I did not go back to Leviathan Lagoon to get the speed goal, so we're finishing that up real fast.
So, you defeated my minion. Good deal. I'm just getting started.
Yeah, no, that's a great deal for Blackout and Doomstone. That's an amazing deal. I remember when I got Blackout, it was actually during Superchargers, you know, when I was like 50. And because I was into Skylanders so much, Spyro's through Swap Force, and Trap Team, it came out. I got my pre-order gear shift that comes with it. I had the minis that I could play as, and I also got like a Volcanic Eruptor, which was like a Best Buy promo deal. I had the Dark Starter Pack, and I played through the game. I had fun with it, but I was so burnt out of Skylanders by that point, you know. It's just constant every year. Not to say that I didn't enjoy it, it's just so much Skylanders, wanted to play something else. But I didn't collect a lot of the Trap Team stuff at the time, and I missed out on like the Dark and Light characters like Blackout. So around during Superchargers, I got back into Skylanders, and which was great because the online co-op made it so much fun to meet other players and stuff and like talk to them in Xbox Live Party chat and stuff. I feel like nobody did that except me apparently. I think probably the rest of you guys were probably too young to do it. But it was a lot of fun. And I remember I decided to pick up Blackout from Amazon. He was 30 bucks in box during Superchargers. And I remember going, wow, that's so expensive. Little did I know how much he was actually going to be. Yeah, no, so Volcanic Eruptor is Swap Force. during when Skylanders would come out, they would actively do promotions for newer games where they would give out older figures. And since Volcanic Eruptor was exclusive to the 3DS starter pack, they had a promo for Trap Team. I think if you bought a starter pack, or you spend a certain amount of money on Skylanders in the store, they would give you a wrapped Volcanic Eruptor. So, but yeah, I remember playing a lot of Superchargers Racing online back in the day. It was a lot of fun. It was just so fun to see what character somebody was playing as, even if they weren't actually playing them, they were just racing as them. People would flex what character they had or whatever. It was a fun time. Is Blackout the cheapest? I thought Spotlight was, but you could be right. I haven't checked in a while. I remember Spotlight was cheaper at a period of time. Ah, see, dear, it was just definitely an era that you kind of had to be there, you know, for. I played it on the 360, and it had pretty active lobbies for a long time. Imaginators never really had active race lobbies. I've got into like one right when the game launched, and I never touched it again. Because Imaginators race lobbies, believe it or not, were not 4-player. They were only 2-player, meaning I could find me and one other player. So I basically, if I wanted to race, I went back to Superchargers. Although, on the Xbox One here, I'm just going to nuke these guys and just finish this. But the last-gen version of Imaginators Racing is only 2 players. But the Xbox One, PS4 versions, for some reason, were 4-player, and last gen just got 2. I'm not sure why that was the case. But I mean, of course I watched Germa, you know, but what is the clip where he goes, giant enemy spider. Of course, everybody knows Germa, man. I should mention that I'm making an RPG and it has Prison Break and Thumbback. Hang on. Holy peek. Peek. Oh, am I missing random commenter? I think it's because everybody has like a badge or like a color and it just draws my eyes to it. I'm about to quit my Swap Force Scores addictions until BoomBringer does something. Listen. I will get back on the grind at some point. I promise you. It's just I don't have all the Swap Force characters with me at the current moment. I have Gorilla Drilla. I could do that one score maybe, you know, where we were trimming down to the milliseconds, but yeah, I just don't have like all the characters to do all the strats I want to do or all the magic items. So I'll get back to it. It's for sure. Don't worry, random comment. I will do it. I will get back to it.
I hear you're rebuilding the core of light. That's so...
But I think we can probably call that quit. You know, little short stream, nothing too crazy. Just great, you know, in case somebody wants to like catch up on the stream or whatever. Even though it wasn't a crazy stream, it was pretty simple. Yeah, we got 2 more levels down, which is great. I love going through and 100%ing, talking to you guys, just being a little bit chill. But yeah, all right.
Talk to Diggs.
Yeah, we got the, oh yeah, I'll never forget the Ultimate Nuzlocke. Zook, people kept voting him in, man. They loved him even though he did not deserve to get revived that many times because he kept dying. Now, why did he keep dying? Because the guy controlling him was kind of a buffoon. But, you know, that's just my personal opinion. To be fair, the minefield thing is 100% on me. And then I got him stuck in a corner and another time. Bro went through the ringer. Poor Zook, honestly. But yeah. Dude, you found a new speedrun tech? Oh, that's awesome. And I'm going to be so pissed trying to figure that out. But it's going to be a fun challenge for sure. Thanks, Boom. It was good to be part of the trip. I love it when you stop by, dear. You know, we talk about physical media a little bit. Stuff like that. It's so much fun. Like I say, I love my plastic cases. I love putting them on a shelf, and I go, I own that, and nobody can take that away from me. But yeah, how did Zook die the first time? The first time he died, I walked into the minefield because I thought there was a path clearing, and then he just got blown up. He got like bounced around and blew up. But yeah, all right, guys, it's like 1 in the morning for me now. Thanks for everybody stopping by. Honestly, more people stopped by than I thought. Like, we have 27 current viewers at 1 in the morning on a weekday. That's kind of crazy, honestly. I know everybody lives in different parts of the world, and there's, you know, different time zones, but still, thank you all that stopped by. I appreciate it. You guys are the best, and we'll continue this at a later date. I don't have like a certain set schedule. It could be technically later today. It could be a week from now. I don't know. School's getting busy, finishing up the semester, so. But until next time, guys, which could be soon, it could be a while. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for stopping by.